February 4th, 2023. A mysterious Chinese spy balloon drifts silently across American airspace. As tension mounts, a single aircraft is called upon to handle this unprecedented threat. The F-22 Raptor, America's most lethal air superiority fighter, streaks through the stratosphere at 58,000 feet. In a matter of seconds, a single AIM-9X missile turns the high-altitude intruder into nothing but debris. But this wasn't just another interception. It was a demonstration of capabilities that no other aircraft on Earth could match. The ability to operate at extreme altitudes, track nearly invisible targets, and execute precision strikes in the thin upper atmosphere. The F-22 made it look easy. But what makes this aircraft so feared that even China's most advanced fighters dare not challenge it? How did American engineers create a fighter jet so dominant that it remains untouchable nearly 2 decades after its introduction? Today, we're going to uncover the secrets behind the most lethal air-to-air combat aircraft ever built, the F-22 Raptor. For decades, the race for air superiority has defined modern warfare. During the Cold War, speed and power were everything. The F-15 Eagle dominated the skies, boasting an undefeated combat record with over 100 victories and 0 losses. America seemed unbeatable in the air. But in the 1970s, everything changed. Soviet air defense systems were becoming deadlier, and radar technology was advancing at an alarming rate. The U.S. Air Force realized they needed something revolutionary. Enter the Advanced Tactical Fighter Program. Launched in 1981, it sparked a competition between the world's top aerospace companies. The challenge? Create a fighter that could outmaneuver, outrun, and outfight anything in the sky. After years of testing and billions in development, Lockheed Martin emerged victorious with the F-22. When the Raptor was finally unveiled, it shattered every performance record in the book. It could fly at twice the speed of sound, pull 9G turns that would make other fighters fall out of the sky, and carry enough firepower to take on multiple enemies simultaneously. But the real game changer wasn't just its raw power. It was something invisible, something that would transform aerial warfare forever. The F-22's stealth capabilities revolutionized aerial combat through an ingenious combination of physics and engineering. While conventional aircraft reflect radar waves like mirrors, the Raptor's surface behaves more like a prism, scattering signals in countless directions until they become virtually undetectable. This invisibility comes from a specially engineered coating called LO, low observability. The surface contains microscopic iron ball paint that absorbs radar waves, combined with a precise geometric design where every angle and curve serves a purpose. The result? A fighter jet with the radar signature smaller than a metal marble. Take the recent deployment over Syria. Russian S-400 air defense systems, among the most advanced in the world, failed to track F-22s operating right in their coverage zone. The Raptors moved through contested airspace with complete impunity, while Russian Su-35s could only guess at their location. Even the aircraft's heat signature disappears through clever engineering. The engine exhaust flows through a complex channel system that cools it before release, making heat-seeking missiles struggle to lock on. The weapons bay doors open and close in mere seconds during attack runs, maintaining stealth even during combat. The F-22's radar-evading prowess proved so effective that potential adversaries had to completely rethink their air defense strategies. No conventional radar system could reliably detect it, no surface-to-air missile could track it, and no enemy fighter could spot it until it struck. Yet stealth represented only the first layer of the Raptor's technological revolution. Behind those invisible walls lay a system that would transform the pilot into something more than human. At the heart of the F-22 roar 2 Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines, each generating 35,000 pounds of thrust. These power plants launch the Raptor from standstill to supersonic in under 30 seconds, faster than many aircraft can even take off. But raw power tells half the story. The F-22 introduced supercruise to aerial combat, sustaining supersonic speeds without using afterburners. While other fighters drain their fuel tanks trying to break the sound barrier, the Raptor cruises at Mach 1.8 effortlessly. This translates to covering 15 miles every minute, allowing it to intercept threats or disengage from combat at will. The true magic happens through thrust vectoring, a technology that defies conventional aerodynamics. Each engine nozzle pivots independently up to 20 degrees, giving the F-22 maneuverability that seems to break the laws of physics. Picture this. At an air show in 2019, a Raptor performed a complete flip at near zero airspeed, hung motionless in the sky for several seconds, then accelerated away at supersonic speed. The maneuver left veteran pilots stunned. No other aircraft could replicate it. These capabilities combine in combat to create an insurmountable advantage. When an enemy fighter spots a Raptor, if they ever do, the F-22 can instantly flip around, accelerate to attack position, and launch missiles before the opponent completes their first turn. The physics-defying agility earned it the nickname Thor's Hammer among Allied pilots. But what happens when this raw power meets cutting-edge electronics? How does the F-22 process information faster than any human pilot could dream of? The answer lies in a revolutionary combat system that transforms this mechanical marvel into a digital predator. The F-22's electronic brain processes more data per second than all the computers used in the Apollo moon missions combined. At its core lies the AN/APG-77 radar system, a technological leap that transformed aerial combat forever. This radar fires thousands of electronic beams simultaneously, each operating on different frequencies, making it virtually unjammable. While conventional radars sweep back and forth like a lighthouse, the F-22 system creates a complete digital dome around the aircraft. Every threat, every target, every opportunity appears instantly on the pilot's display. Think of it as having 360-degree vision in perfect clarity. The system tracks 100 targets simultaneously, prioritizes threats automatically, and suggests optimal attack solutions, all faster than a human could blink. During red flag exercises, F-22 pilots spotted an engaged enemy aircraft before the opponent's radar warning systems even activated. The electronic warfare suite, AN/ALR-94, adds another dimension. This system detects enemy radar emissions from twice the distance they can detect the F-22. Picture a game of chess where you see your opponent's moves 8 steps ahead. The system maps enemy radar sites, identifies their type and location, and automatically plots the safest route through defended airspace. In combat, these systems work in perfect harmony with the stealth technology we discussed earlier. While the F-22 remains invisible to enemy radar, its own sensors pierce through every attempt at concealment. During joint exercises, F-22s routinely detected and killed opposing forces without ever being spotted on radar. The seamless fusion of stealth and electronic superiority creates an unprecedented advantage in modern warfare. But this digital dominance serves one primary purpose: delivering the most advanced weapons package ever integrated into a fighter aircraft. Hidden beneath the F-22's stealth skin lie 3 weapons bays, engineered to maintain complete radar invisibility even during combat operations. The main bay houses 6 AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, each capable of striking targets 100 miles away. 2 side bays carry AIM-9X sidewinders for close-range dogfights, while a 20mm rotary cannon provides devastating close-range firepower. These weapons deploy through high-speed doors that snap open for less than a second during missile launch. In combat, enemies never see the strike coming. The first sign of the F-22's presence arrives with their radar warning systems screaming of an incoming missile. By then, the Raptor has already vanished back into radar silence. The Chinese spy balloon incident demonstrated this lethal precision. Flying at 58,000 feet, where the air grows too thin for most fighters to operate, the F-22 launched a single AIM-9X missile. The strike required perfect calculation. The missile had to compensate for extreme altitude, unusual target characteristics, and the risk of civilian casualties from falling debris. The mission's success proved the F-22's ability to execute unprecedented precision strikes. But perhaps most telling, in every conflict where F-22s have deployed, enemy aircraft dramatically alter their behavior. During Syrian operations, Russian Su-35s immediately withdrew from patrol zones when Raptors appeared. In the Pacific, Chinese J-20s maintained careful distance from areas where F-22s operate. As global tensions rise and new threats emerge, how does this unmatched air superiority shape modern military strategy? The answer lies in the F-22's most recent deployment, a mission that changed the balance of power in one of the world's most volatile regions. In December 2023, 12 F-22 Raptors landed in Israel, marking a pivotal moment in Middle Eastern military dynamics. This strategic deployment sent shockwaves through the region. Iranian military planners, who had been escalating tensions with drone and missile attacks, suddenly faced an adversary their most advanced systems couldn't detect. The Raptor's presence transformed the strategic calculus. Within weeks, hostile aircraft activity near Israeli airspace dropped by 70%. The message proved clear. Any aggressor would face an opponent they couldn't see, couldn't outmaneuver, and couldn't escape. Similar strategic shifts occurred globally. In the Pacific, F-22s rotate through bases in Japan and Guam, creating uncertainty for Chinese military planners. Their presence forces potential adversaries to assume F-22s could be anywhere, anytime, a psychological deterrent that shapes behavior without firing a shot. Each deployment demonstrates the F-22's evolution from pure fighter to strategic asset. When a squadron of Raptors arrives in a region, military dynamics fundamentally change. Adversaries modify flight patterns, alter training missions, and reassess operational plans, all because of an aircraft they can't reliably detect or counter. As geopolitical tensions rise in 2024, the F-22 stands ready to maintain air dominance across every potential flashpoint on Earth. From shooting down a high-altitude spy balloon to deterring aggression in the world's most volatile regions, the F-22 Raptor has proven itself as more than just a fighter jet. It has become a symbol of aerospace supremacy, a technological marvel that changed the face of aerial warfare. As we stand on the brink of a new era in military aviation, one question remains. Will any nation dare to challenge an aircraft that can strike from beyond the horizon, outmaneuver any opponent, and vanish without a trace? The answer might determine the future of air combat itself. Next time you hear a sonic boom overhead, remember, you might be hearing an F-22 Raptor, or then again, maybe not. After all, silence and invisibility remain its deadliest weapons. If you found this video fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe to join us as we explore more incredible military technology. Leave a comment below sharing what aircraft you'd like us to feature next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.